Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Professor Brysthegoat back at it with another video. Okay, now this right here is Jordan Peterson. Same dude from the last video if you watched it. If you haven't, I'm going to put the link up so you can go watch that shortly, momentarily. But, you know what I'm saying? Dang, my hair. It's so bad having dreads. But, like, this video is how to easily find a soulmate. Now, I know a lot of y'all, after y'all heard the expertise that I have on women, ooh, man, y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? You may wonder, all right, so if all women's crazy, how do you find the right one? Well, that's what this video right here is gonna teach y'all how to do, how to find the right one. And women, this could go vice versa on how to find the right man, too. I don't just attack women. Women are just crazy. You know, I don't hate women. I love women.
I do believe that that spark that's outside of voluntary control is a necessary precondition for a long-lasting relationship.
Yep.
I do believe, though, that if it's there, you still have to work very hard to maintain it.
This elevator music all in my ears.
Imagine that you're looking for a stable partner. So you might think, well, what do you want in a stable partner? At least in principle, one of the things you don't want is too much mismatch between you and that person on the 5 fundamental dimensions. For example, if you're really extroverted and you have a really introverted partner, you're going to engage in continual conflict about how much social activity the two of you should.
Man, honestly, that's a good point. That's a good point. If you're a complete extrovert, or if she's a complete extrovert, and you're an introvert, vice versa, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people do have a lot of arguments about that. Now, this is where my expertise differs, because I'm a different type of person. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I'm here 24/7. You see the jerseys, I'm always in my room. I don't like going out. I don't like going out to eat. Don't ask me to go nowhere. I order takeout everywhere. I don't really like going shopping in stores. I be doing it sometimes. I be Instacarting and stuff like that. But, like, other than that, you really won't just see me out in public for real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm completely introverted. You got to drag me out the house. But if a girl that's completely extroverted and she loves going out, I feel like the basis lies between whether she has friends or not. Like, she has no friends, but she loves going out, she's going to want to drag you out with her. You know what I'm saying? That would be the problem. But if she has a group of friends that she likes going out with, hanging out with, majority of the time, girls that go out do have a group of girls that they like going out with. I don't see the problem. Go out with your friends. You feel me? I'm going to stay here watching basketball, playing the game. That's the type of thing I do. That's just what I do. Or I like to play basketball.
Should subject yourself to. And it's very, very difficult for people who
honestly, that's not like just like a downplay on, like, you feel me, soulmate. You can have a soulmate that's like vice versa. Like, me personally, I can go vice versa. I'm cool with my wife going out with her friends. Cool, baby.
Widely differ on those dimensions to come to consensus, because it's not just a matter of opinion, right? It's really a matter of really different types of people. Yep. And the thing about introverts is they just don't enjoy large-scale social interaction that much. One-on-one, they're often fine, but in a group, they don't like that, and it tires them out. Whereas a real extrovert, if you isolate them and they just wither on the vine, because a huge part of what actually motivates them in a positive way is tangled up with social interaction.
Oh, man. Honestly, when you put it that way, I'm kind of like an extrovert. I'm like weird, though, because it's like I'm always in, like, I played basketball in college. I'm always, like, around crowds of people. I played AAU all my life, high school basketball, football, I played that. And you know, football in Texas is like none other. Like, I played in a lot of sports. I'm around a lot of people. I went to one of the biggest high schools in the world. Like, I'm completely surrounded by people 24/7. Hell, I worked in middle schools. Like, I'm surrounded by people. I'm always surrounded by the public. But if it's, like, based off, like, what I want to do, I would like to stay in the crib. So it's like I thrive around, my motivation is around social interaction, too. My motivation is tangled up with social interaction. But I'm also a completely big introvert.
If you're an agreeable person,
it just all depends on the person.
A particularly disagreeable partner, you're also going to run into problems, because the agreeable person will say whatever you want, whenever, and the disagreeable person will say, well, I'd like to know what the hell you want for a change, and be much.
Look here, Jordan Peterson. Cuss one more time. I dare you to. I dare you to. I triple dog dare you to.
more harsh and much more demanding in the situation. The agreeable person is going to find the disagreeable person harsh and unpleasant, and the disagreeable person is going to find the agreeable person wishy-washy and unable to stand up for themselves.
Yeah,
and again,
I can see that.
That's actually one of the primary sources of tension between men and women, because women tend to be higher in agreeableness than men. It's about half a standard deviation, which is quite a large.
Oh man, that's a statistic that I don't even know how to feel about, because honestly, I don't know. I feel like, especially now that, how old is this video? Because first of all, nowadays in this generation, I feel like that's completely opposite. I don't know. I feel like if you used to say women in general 7 months ago, wow. I feel like if it's women in general, probably not. But if you used to say like your woman, then maybe. So as far as like being the more agreeable type, vice versa, disagreeable type, like imagine trying, just put it in perspective. Imagine trying to get a woman that likes going out to stay at home, but y'all not in a relationship, but you trying to get her to stay at home. You see what I'm saying? She's not going for that. But if it's your wife, you'll probably have an easier time making it. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I feel like if y'all in a relation, then it'd be more agreeable.
Difference by psychological standards. And so what that means fundamentally, just so you have some sense of how large an effect that is that if you have a group of men and women and you pick out random pairs, the woman is going to be more agreeable than the man 60% of the time. It's quite large by psychological standards. There's the problem with agreeableness. With conscientiousness, well, if you're conscientious, you're industrious and orderly. And
most people have
oh, we got another ad, guys. Y'all know what I'm finna say. I'm not paying the skip ads. If anything, I'm just helping them make their money on there. Watch people's ads.
Orderly people seem to be sensitive to disgust. Industrious people find it unpleasant and unsettling to not be doing something. But industrious people can't stand sitting around doing nothing. The advantage to being with someone conscientious is, well, they're going to work like mad, but the disadvantage is they're going to work like mad. If you're looking for a partner that you want to relax with or have fun with, who isn't uptight, then a conscientious person is probably not a very good choice.
Man, I don't know, because I feel like I'm a conscientious person. Like, a lot of people may feel like this. Like, I feel like there's a good... Am I the only person in the world that feels like there's a good tie between both, though? Like I'm a very conscientious person. But then at the same time, I'm also real relaxed. I can stay up and do nothing, lay up and watch movies all day. But I'm also like one of the hardest workers that you'll ever see in your life. Like, anybody who knows me, I'm probably one of the most hardest workers that you'll ever meet in your life. Like, I make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like there's a good tie between both that you can have. So I don't know if these are really like things that can really tie down like what finds your soul match. I don't feel like your soulmate should be based off of the exact opposite of you, or they should be based off of exactly like you. Because like everybody in the world is not me. That's one thing you got to realize too, though. Everybody in the world is not me. It's a lot of people that you feel me, are very conscientious, and they do not like laying up doing nothing. They like to work all day and go home and they like to go home and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Get up and do the same thing. Clock in like ants. Me personally, I'm such a versatile person. Like, I do a lot. Like, you just gotta find what works for you, honestly. If somebody really likes you, you know what I'm saying, they'll work out a schedule for you.
On the other hand, if you're a conscientious person and you're living with someone who's really unconscientious,
oh, my beard
that's
looks
good
so
because
good,
they might
yeah.
be able to help you relax, but you're not going to be happy with them because they don't work nearly as hard as you do. Some of you have had roommates and maybe you're more orderly than your roommate.
All right, I can definitely see that for sure. My biggest thing with like anybody who I'm staying with is like tidiness. Like, see that room right there? Like, there's no way I could have a room that looks like that and be like thriving. Okay, like everybody in the house is getting up right now and cleaning up. Like, nah. Yeah, if conscientious goes along those borderlines too, as far as like OCD and stuff like that, yeah, I can't have no lazy person that just like leaves stuff everywhere and I'm constantly picking up after you. Nah, I get ticked off quick. That's the quickest way to get me mad, is making a mess and knowing that I gotta clean it up. That's one of the easiest ways to make me mad.
What does it mean? It means you're annoyed by mess before they are.
True.
And you don't have to be annoyed by mess much before your less orderly roommate for you to be the one that's always running around picking things up. Actually, one of the things that's emerged from the psychometric analysis is that women are slightly more orderly than men. And I suspect that has something to do
Man,
with
this generation, I don't know.
Because
In this generation, I don't know. Funny, quick story. I went to this dorm room one time with a couple of my homeboys, and like literally it looked like a prison. Like, and it was a female's dorm room. That's why I was like, bro, like literally these days I'm a lot more, you feel, I'm not like no sassy dude, nothing like that. But it's just like I'm a lot more cleaner than a lot of women that I've met recently. My room is always put together well. You feel me? Always the right type of orderliness. I feel like if people who don't be here consecutively may not be able to see it as easy as I do, but you know, it's my room, so I feel like it's clean to my standards, for sure. Man, I did not know these was in here. All right. We finna get back to the video real shortly. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting out this paper because after this I'm about to get ready to record a video. Got my first couple that I'm gonna be licensed to helping, so y'all better get tuned in to this reaction. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Taking down a few notes right now, what to look for, make sure they got a good soulful bonding. Let me so y'all can make sure. I'm just taking notes, making sure that they have a soulful bonding. You know what I'm saying? They're really soulmates. That's all I'm using this for. Refresh my memory on what I think a soulmate should be.
Your proclivity is to be triggered by disorder 25 seconds before your partner's. Well, it doesn't take much difference for you to be the one that's always concerned about the mess first. And so if you're a really orderly person and you live with a disorderly person, well, good luck getting along with them. They're going to regard you as like uptight and over concerned with details and unwilling to relax, that's for sure.
Yep.
And they're going to regard you as, well, just a bloody mess. And how can anyone possibly live with someone like...
I don't know what it is, but it's like a tie between his voice and the music in the background is just really throwing me off. I really wish I'd have picked a better video for this. I'm not gonna lie. So for the rest of this video, I'm gonna just take stuff that he's talking about already and just elaborate on that real quick. Basically, finding your soulmate, right? You guys came here to find your soulmate. This video helped us do none of that. I don't think you'll get any girls like this. Nothing he said is registered in any of y'all's head, basically. So we're going to cut him off real quick. I look at stuff like this just because I like to see how everybody's views on things are. But for you guys, I'm just keep it real quick and simple. Find someone who makes you weak in the knees. Like when you think about your girl, it got to be like a girl that when you wake up in the morning and she's not there, rolled over next to you, oh, it's going to be a problem. Like me personally, I had like 50 soulmates that I've just really, I don't know, like my heart is weird because I really don't like love like that. I was never good at love, so I feel like once I started like opening myself up towards love, anybody can get inside that. You know what I'm saying? The thing that you want to make sure is that you're not too open to everything that you think, you know what I'm saying, is love. You gotta have your guards up, and sometimes because you know a lot of people could give you that front. Like I said, women are crazy, psychologically crazy. And that's not even just to say that men aren't crazy, because men are crazy too. You gotta have your guards up. Make sure you're finding somebody that really connects with you, gives you the butterflies, stuff like that. Now, if you have somebody that you think is your soulmate, but you don't know how they feel about you, never tell them first. You know, I made that mistake a lot of times. Never tell them first. You gotta go out, like vibe out. Just vibe out regularly. Like the only way to truly find a soulmate is if you're on the same wave as them, you're on the same vibe with each other. And it's like you could tell clearly by her actions that she's rocking with you like you rocking with her. That's the best way. Find somebody that you can't live without, and then wait till you can absolutely tell physically and mentally that she's rocking with you how you rocking with her. That's how you find your soulmate. Can't force it, be like, yeah, you know I love you. Like, this is woo, bang, bang. I can't live without it. Then she gonna be like, that's gonna be the worst heartbreak of your life. The worst heartbreak of your life. Let me write that down right there. The worst heartbreak of your life is forcing love. Now I say that, you guys know why I say that. Any female that's been on the other hand, they definitely know. any dude who's been on the hand that's dealt with the forcing, or vice versa, a woman could be the one who tried to force it. And it didn't go how she wanted it to. My mouth is dry. You feel me? It's just like it never works out. You know what I'm saying? Never. So don't ever try to force love when you'll know when she's rocking with you like how you rock with her. And that's really the only advice. Find somebody that you can't live without and try to see if she's rocking with you like how you rock with her without forcing it. So yeah, we're about to go ahead and get up out of here. Right now, I'm making the schedules out for couples counseling. If you're in a relationship that's real toxic, need some couples counseling, you know, this is safe haven. Yes, it'll be public, but you know what I'm saying, you're going to get the work you need. Think of this as Maury or Steve Wilkos. Less publicized, I guess. I guess you can go with that. This video was super duper weak, Jordan. Not going to lie, I didn't like it at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, like the music still is making me ticked off right now. Or if you just need one-on-one counseling, you feel me? Trying to figure out why girls treat you a certain way, who, man, just slide up, get you in a video, schedule you in, and try to help you out. As is, you know, this is Professor Brysthegoat, and everything I talk about is like definitely backed up by my PhD in theology. So you're getting your bang for your buck. You don't even have to pay for this. It's free counseling. You know what I'm saying? Come get help. Come get it. All right, guys, you know what I'm about to say. If you got anything else you want me to react to, any other topics you want me to elaborate on, just hit me up in my DMs at Brysthegoat on Instagram or comment under the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And, guys, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to work to make this love. Cause I feel like love in this generation is, like, dead now. Like, people don't know how to love. People don't know how to make love last. Ooh, bang, bang. Next topic is going to be a little bit more, I would say, explicit. Who knows? Because I got a few requests already. But yeah, we about to go ahead and head out of this video.